Hello guys, my name is Greg. I'm a therapist in Fifth Avenue Medical Clinic in Tooting. Today I would like to tell you more about Bowen Technique, one of the therapies which we offer here. The Bowen Technique is it's a remedial therapy coming back from Australia. This therapy was developed by Tom Bowen in 60s in Geelong in Australia. It's gentle form of bodywork, neurostructural stimulation of our body to just stimulate our own body to regulate itself. This therapy is quite well known in the UK. However, many people ask me how it actually works. So today I will explain you how it works. There's few different opinions how it works, and actually, to be honest, nobody know how it works. There is no scientific researchers regarding this, only the researchers about the effectiveness of this technique. But to inform you, some of the osteopathic techniques, the osteopaths and the researchers, they still also don't know how they actually works, such as the spinal manipulation or joint manipulations. So I wouldn't say that Bowen technique is worse or is better. For me, from my experience as a therapist, also students of osteopathy, so there is no the best therapy in the world. It's just therapy which is effective for you and your body responds to it. So Bowen techniques is performed by very gentle movements, like a rolling movements and movement of the muscles of soft tissues underlying on the bones, following by 2 minutes breaks. This time is needed actually for our brain, our nervous system, to send the signals to that part of the body to regulate itself. So for example, we do some movements to open the sessions, which are generally relaxing the parasympathetic nervous systems, actually activate parasympathetic nervous systems to achieve relaxation and also recovery, because this is opposite to sympathetic nervous system, which is a fight and flight system, which prepares you to stress, like everyday stress, and also fighting, or even gives you strength in stressful situations. In our society, most of the time we are switch on sympathetic nervous system rather than parasympathetic nervous system, which produce any other disorders in our bodies, which are blocking, like muscle tensions, which is muscle tension actually is really there's a big link between the internal organs. So for example, if you have tension in the neck, this could compress your vessels, and you will not have enough blood going to your brain. For example, you will feel like tired, your brain will not function well. So basically, Bowen technique is stimulating to switch from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system to achieve relaxation and recovery. The second idea is that some of the movements, they overlapping the Chinese medicine acupuncture points. So through stimulating that point, not by the needle, by our fingers and specific movement, you can also achieve some healing outcomes, and relaxation in the body, or regulation specific organs. Some scientists, they also say that the Bowen technique can be is basically like stimulation in just the nervous system. There is no other maps of meridians or Chinese medicine or chakras. They basically stimulate nervous system, which actually regulate everything itself, but still don't know how it actually works. So now I will tell you about myself, how I got into Bowen technique. So I played ice hockey for many years actually, in Poland and here, and I have many injuries such as like shoulder, concussion, neck pain, lower back pain, some ankle strains. So first time, one of my friend he in 15 minutes fixed my shoulder. That was amazing for me. How through the like I think there was like 7-8 movements, I could lift my arm and my movement was restored. And then I asked him to have some session for my jaw. Actually, I had for years I have some big pain around my neck, especially on the SCM here, and also around my ear and jaw. Even clicking the jaw is sometimes very painful. I couldn't open my jaw. So I have 4 sessions with that. On the first session I was completely, after a few movements, starting opening movements, I was completely like collapsed, like nearly to become unconscious. This is actually, I call it very deep relaxation rather than, you don't know what's going on. But it was like that, so I felt like really relaxed. After first session I felt even like the movements on the jaw were only like this, not all of them, but just, let's say, very gentle. And after the whole session, which is approximately 50 minutes, I felt huge pain here, like I received some punch in my jaw. So over first week, my condition improved, but still I felt something. Traditionally, it is recommended 3 sessions, so I had 3 sessions, and I was almost healed with that. Not only with that, but my neck movement was much free, and also my back, because using Bowen technique, you're not treating only this joint or this joint or this pain. You're treating many whole body, because everything is connected, and in scientific word we use this word is tensegrity, so everything is connected. So after that I decided to learn this technique, because I found it's very effective. Many years I couldn't get rid of that pain. And yeah, so I was qualified in 2016 or 15, I don't remember, so I got a few years behind me. And since that time I have, I would say, some people call it miracles, because I treat lady for psoriasis, just it was like, let's say, experiment, just I tried to help her. And after 3 days, actually after the session, she felt very, very bad. She had strong emotional release, and for 3 days, some even heart palpitations. And after that, she noticed that psoriasis started to heal. So it was after first session. Okay, so up to 3 sessions, she was completely without psoriasis, and her psoriasis was mainly on the face, on the chest, and I don't remember, it was 3 years ago, but I think mainly on the chest, on the face. So for a woman it's quite embarrassing, to have this on. And she tried many diets, many different medication, herbal remedies, didn't help. Bowen technique helped, so that was for me, I was shocked a bit, I have plenty of people with lower back pain, with chronic non-specific lower back pain, which non-specific lower back pain is very hard to diagnose. Where does it come from? That's why it's called non-specific. And these people were like free of pain for up to 4 sessions. So there is no needed to have any also doing any exercises after Bowen technique. This is one of the pluses, I think, because many people are so busy they don't carry on exercises, and therefore they don't have results. After between like osteopathic session or chiropractic or actually physiotherapy based on exercises. So I was treating ladies with period pain, with heavy periods, with mainly musculoskeletal pain, like also acute pain when you can't really touch the person as osteopathic techniques. You have you are limited sometimes because of the pain of the patient. You can't really move them if they have very acute pain. So I remember the story with one lady, she was like, she came to me with neck pain. She couldn't even sit because of the pain. Any movement was reproducing the pain. So I decided to use Bowen technique because I couldn't do much for her. So I've done it. I said if it will work, come back in next week. So we're gonna carry on with the treatment. She didn't come back, and I think 1 month later I received a phone call from her. She wanted to book again the session. I was shocked because I was thinking that she's got the herniation in the cervical neck, or very problem with the facet joint. And she told me that after Bowen technique, 3 hours later, the pain was subsiding and she restored the range of motion, and that was it for 1 month. And then after 1 month, she started noticing that something is not right. Just after 1 month, so it was 4 weeks. So therefore, she had some 3 sessions with me and 4, I think. So I discharged her. I said, I think she's let's say cured, and yeah, so I think she's fine. She doesn't call me. I think she trusts me now, so she will come back to me probably. Also, people with like kidney problems, low libido, that's the Bowen technique may help. And recent story which I remember actually because this is my best friends. So they they spend fortune for fertility program because they couldn't have a baby. So I told them even last year to try Bowen technique because there are procedures for having higher libido and also increase the fertility chances, So they tried for I think 5 or 6 months when some of this treatment I was doing in Poland when I was visiting them, and now she is in the 4th or 5th month. So something changed. And whenever they go now, whenever they have any pains, they're just using Bowen technique. So they are one of the examples. Like when they're using Bowen technique, you can improve your general health, not only health of your joints but also internal organs. I think the benefits from Bowen technique can have also people who are suffering from hay fever, allergies, asthmatic people also. They are very they're responding well to this technique. So I remember I was on the swimming pool, just spending my time in the sauna steam room. And I saw one boy who was struggling to breathe, and his mom started panicking because she couldn't find the inhaler. So I came to them. I said I might help you with, but I need to touch your boy. And she said go on. So I did one move. There's a specific move for. I also teach my patients if they have asthma how to stop it without the inhaler. So one movement, and 20 seconds later he was fine. So I also taught his mom how to do it. I don't know if she's using this. I'm not sure, but there is one movement, or also the whole procedure, how to treat this condition. Or you can't probably treat it fully with Bowen technique, but you can at least control this, or even stop the asthma attacks, which is huge step towards the health. There is no side effects. I never had any side effects. If there are side effects, if there is more pain somewhere else after new therapy, the therapy basically guides me to that movement. So I need to check, for example, after your back pain, suddenly you have a shoulder ache, and that pain resolved. This new pain. So there is some fascial distortion. So this is basically guide me where I should go and have a look at the area and start treating that area. Pain is always the signal that in your body something is wrong. It tells you to calm down, give me time to rest, or give me time to regenerate. If you ignore that, you may end up with some diseases, with disorders, or pains, or aches somewhere in your body, or even mental exhaustion. So I think this would be enough for now, and now I just will tell you about the research, what scientific research say. So I don't remember all of them, I didn't want to make it too long, but study from 1980 from University of North Carolina, they said that the people with back pain were notice 85% effectiveness within 4 sessions of treatment. So this is not too much, without any exercises, just treating them in gentle way. Doesn't matter if you try it, if you elderly, or doesn't matter your age. You can treat with Bowen technique everybody, actually, even infants or colleagues. Also, 88% effectiveness in neck pain within 4 to 5 sessions. 83% effectiveness in stress and tensional release within 4 sessions. Any other issues, I don't know why they put any other issues. 83% of effectiveness within up to 6 sessions. So probably other pains in the body, other like elbow, tennis elbow, or from the shoulder. So 80% effectiveness with fibromyalgia, 80% effectiveness for stress, not what I said before. Also 95% effectiveness with TMJ. So that was my original pain. TMJ is the joint, it is your joint here. And 80% effectiveness with hip joint. And that will be all for today. So maybe stay with us, and I will perform a short demonstration of the Bowen technique now. Thank you for watching.